We'll get started in just a minute. We're gonna let some people come on in. Starting early, probably gonna end early. Get your questions in as soon as you can. With that, welcome to the broadcast. Gonna get things going, get things moving. Get my microphone going. All right. Sound is all set up. Input, output. I got my sound. I got my microphone on the lowest, the very lowest that this thing can go, because it picks up everything, even with the dead cat cover. It is extremely loud. Anyway, my name is Mike Reed, and you are watching New to Commercial. There we go. This is a broadcast about the commercial appliance industry. I cover primarily training on the commercial appliance industry, how to get the training, where you get the training, how much is it free, where do you stay, what's, all that, how many days is it, and what do you do? The most important thing is, what do you do with the training once you've completed? So those are all very necessary things. Let me fix my background here. And I guess I'm gonna throw you guys some red meat tonight because you guys just love the health department. I mean, I love the health department as much as the next guy, maybe more. But yeah, you guys are really fascinated by that. So I'll give you some of that to watch. Some places are easier to get into than others. And as you come in, chime on in, let me know who you are, where you're watching from, and what you would like to get out of these broadcasts. Answers to your questions on the industry, or if you just want to talk shit. If you just want to talk about anything, hot side, cold side, wet. Technically, we don't even have a name for the stuff that is dish and laundry and stuff like that. I have no idea. I just call it wet. So let me get this background going. Well, actually, let me clear it. One second. No, I don't want that. I'm gonna try to make this. Excuse me. I'm trying to make this quick because I try to do my lives during the day. You might have saw I had to work on a door sweep on a walk-in. Customers call me over the weekend. That's the thing I hate about walk-ins. That is the thing I hate about walk-ins. Is that no matter what you do with your customer, they always find a way to call you over the weekend. And luckily, this one was only a few minutes away from me. But I still had to explain to him, hey, I don't have these kind of parts. You have to wait. You got to wait till Monday. But they always panic. They always panic. They go, yeah, I just can't whip out parts just out of nowhere. No, I can't do that. Damn, hold on a second. Let me get this background out of here. There we go. And let's get some of this going. I think I'm gonna play this late. I'll play this later on. I didn't add anything new, but I did take out older training classes because quite a few classes ended this week. Ooh, you know what? That's where I'm gonna go and touch on this one real quick. Pause. I'm gonna touch on this. Ooh, let me make that bigger. My bad. Isomatic. Isomatic. If you're not familiar about Isomatic, yo, my apps, what's happening? No, the walk-ins. Walk-ins. This location that I have, this chain of fast food, I guess you would call it. That chain. Those locations are all primarily new. The oldest location they have, I already had to do a compressor change out on the condenser unit, and luckily they have, I guess nationwide, they have decided on going with walk-in units where they're all self-contained and the compressor is mounted, the condenser is mounted right above the unit, like RDI cold packs and whatnot. Yo, Mike Adams, thank you very much for contributing to the show. I do appreciate you. Thank you for being here. But yeah, I primarily like that. It's funny because I had another customer call me, and I do everything for them, and I specifically told them, I do everything for you except your damn walk-in. Now, they already have a guy that does their walk-ins, and I told them before, I said, hey, I do everything else. You got the guy for the walk-in. And of course, they called me talking about some walk-in jazz. I'm good. Pigs get fed, hogs get slaughtered. I'm good. So unfortunately, I do have this chain. Wherever the manager goes, he tends to take me. He tends to take me along with him. So no matter which chain he's gonna go and work for and manage, no matter how many locations, he will call me up and ask me to take care of everything. So unfortunately, he is the only customer that I agreed to take care of the walk-ins for. So yeah, so you see me do that, and I did a live where I was training him and his staff on the ice machine, the Scotsman Nugget. Do the walk-in, and then he also has those Turbo Chef bullets. But yo, as I get to it, let me focus on the Scotsman class. Scotsman. I'm sorry, Isomatic. So this is what's coming up, Cincinnati, Ohio. For all you people that are new, I just had someone subscribe like 15 minutes ago. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. For all of you that are new, do not travel very far to these classes. These are going to be regional classes unless I say so. If I say they're going to be a factory class, then those are the ones you're going to have to travel to, because you actually go to the manufacturing facility and you get to experience training on every single product that they have out in the market. And they show you everything, and they give you all kind of training material when you go to the factory classes. And those are the shortest one. Well, yeah, you can go to a short one. FED is talking about doing a 1 day, but everybody else is at least 2 or more days. But real quick, for all you guys in Ohio, Isomatic on the Elevation series, you are not going to be able to, for all you guys out there, you're not going to be able to train yourself on the Isomatic Elevation series. You're going to need someone to show you how the equipment works, what the error codes are. And I'm actually going to sell the troubleshooting guide. The troubleshooting guide that Isomatic gives you, it isn't water resistant. It isn't scratch resistant. It's actually quite delicate. So when you go to class, they give you one, but you do run the risk of damaging it or getting water on it, and it'll be illegible. I'm gonna get some made up that are going to be out of a plastic material. It's going to be the same slide, but just out of a plastic material, and that way that'll be a little more resistant to the damage and warping and all that stuff that happens to the guides. All right, so for you guys out there, Cincinnati, Ohio, September 17th, you have to call SESCO. That is your distributor out there. Limited space, because yeah, they usually have it in small small facilities. So that's Cincinnati is the 17th. The 18th is going to be Columbus, Ohio. And the 19th is going to be Cleveland. Let me see if I can make this big without my bad. Damn, I still haven't got the hang of this. I think that's it right there. All right. So hopefully you guys can see this. The ones of you that are out there in Ohio, I think I need to rearrange some of my settings here. Now, Isomatic. Why do you want Isomatic? Isomatic is big with your Isomatic is big with your convenience stores. It's big with your gas stations. Let me go back to the calendar. Starbucks uses them no matter if it's in a grocery store, no matter if it's in a Target. Where else do they? No matter if it's in a event space. The Starbucks way is to use the Isomatic ice, the half cube, and that's what they time everything based on blending up that particular type of ice. So that's how they can guarantee the consistency of their frappuccinos and all that other stuff is the Isomatic half diced ice. So you got that one. You got your gas station convenience stores, like I said. Now this class is only going over the Elevation series, but once you get into the world of Isomatic, the GEM units, those are, you got your Mod Pizza and a lot of other facilities, they actually prefer using the Isomatic nugget machine. And as you can see here, like I said, I'm not holding anything back from you guys. Training season is just starting up. It is still hotter than I don't know what out there. So they haven't populated much. I'm pretty sure there's going to be more things on the list because going all the way down to November, Pensacola, Florida, because I know there's quite a few people were asking me about Florida, and there you go. All right, let me see here. I got my apps. I got Pensacola. All right, so I feel better about this. I got that covered. This is the actual website for SESCO. For all of you guys out there in the Midwest, in the Ohio area, that's the link for your distributor. Fun fact, this is who you're going to actually purchase Isomatic units from as well. So it's only half a day. You start at 8, you're out of there by 1. And this is pretty much what you're going to see nationwide. In markets such as mine, they will do 2 sets of classes in the same day. And then they break for lunch, and then they'll come back and they'll have the other class from 2 to 6 or something like that. Now, this is not saying how much the class is. It's usually not much. I don't want to vouch for them. They'll tell you when you sign up how much you're looking at with the class. But I will say that Isomatic has been very good for me for getting clients. Salad and Go is also a user of Isomatic. I can't think off the top of my head. I can't think of anybody else, but there are a lot. I would like to say it's the number. I want to say it's the number 3 or number 4 out there. Brother Frank, what's happening? Oh, you on there, Brother Frank? What's the word? Live and in living color. What's up with you?
How good of you to join us.
All right, so that's, like I said, this stuff is slowly coming together. Training season is slowly starting up. Let me see with the Manitowoc calendar. Let me see if they've added any more to the Manitowoc calendar. I do know that Scotsman calendar is looking pretty good. So between you and me, don't tell anybody. I think between you and me, Scotsman is kind of hurting for service techs on their side of things. Oh, damn, let's see. Scotsman they kind of fell off with training technicians on the Scotsman side, and then they had a lot of technicians that were trained on Scotsman, and a lot of those technicians have retired. I ran into a chemical tech just the other day, and he was telling me how he was retired. Matter of fact, it's the one I did the live where the place had those 2 SSDC dishwashers. When I went back to that location to give the owner my information, it just so happened that they were having a problem with the chemicals. And SSDC didn't have anyone to send out to take care of it. So they had to bring a guy back out of retirement and pay him extra. And he told me that's what he does. You know, he'll do like little jobs here and there when they're in a bad way. He'll go on out there and do work. But other than that, he told me he was retired. He was retired from them. He worked for a company called Swisher, and SSDC had bought Swisher, and then he retired from SSDC. Now, before I get into the Manitowoc stuff, I don't know if you guys are aware. Oh, here we go. Thinking of getting another work van. Why, you gonna put somebody in it, or are you thinking about getting a newer one? All right, my apps. So you called Scotsman, and they had no idea when or if they're gonna have training. Hold on, let me switch then. Let me switch on over to Scotsman, because I'm pretty sure I saw something with Scotsman. Do yourself a favor. Call the main headquarters. Call Vernon Hills, Illinois, which is a northern suburb of Chicago, and then they'll make that happen. They'll make it happen. You gotta let them know where you're at. Oh, the hell is Scotsman done? Is it on the resource center? Yeah, Scotsman has been playing around with their website. So, see, the problem with Scotsman is Scotsman. All right, Scotsman is that. I'm trying to look for a reference, like other than Hodor or something like that on Game of Thrones. Look, man, Scotsman is that individual that's hurt that won't acknowledge that it's hurt. They've had so many people at their corporate that retired. The people that are in there now, they don't know what's going on. They don't know anything. They are just very reactionary. To be honest with you, they are extremely reactionary, and do not expect that the people that you're dealing with know what the hell they're doing, because they do not. Oh, damn, there is the DCE. Oh, God. Freaking Trump allowed these people to bring back the damn DCE. I hated this unit. And of course, there would be some DCE units that are not working at this very moment. Freaking DCE. All right, let me see here. Resources. Scotsman has changed their damn website 3 or 4 freaking times. Video warranty. They had a calendar, because the Isomatic calendar. Isomatic and Scotsman are brother and sister companies. They had a calendar for training, and then they took the damn calendar off. Let's see what they got here. Oh, Scotsman is a pain. So there's a lot of things going on with Scotsman and the distribution of Scotsman products and people who are selling it that I legally I can't get into, but it's not good. It's a big shakeup, even with Scotsman coming out with all these round sphere ice and all their other custom cubes and their different sizes and whatnot. They're dealing with a lot of stuff. Damn, yeah. So they took it away. I am so sorry. They took all of that away. Let me see if Brother Charles. So Brother Charles is on here. Where the hell is Brother Charles at? Brother Charles would be up. What the hell? JR Riggins. CB3. There's Brother Charles. Brother Charles. So Brother Charles is on there. Oh, damn. You couldn't see that. My bad. You guys couldn't see that. There's James. There's JR Riggins. There's Jermaine. And there's Charles. Yeah, so he is right there. All right, Charles. Yeah, I don't know why Scotsman don't have their stuff together. Let me see what you got. Ooh, I really don't have a brand. I'm not very I'm not very automotive. I had a cousin that was the automotive side. I'm not very automotive inclined. My father was never very automotive inclined. My grandfather, my father's father, my paternal grandfather, he was an automotive guy. He came up in the automotive industry, and my father kind of rebelled against that and did his own thing. So I never learned any damn thing about cars. But the rest of all my relatives, they were car people, and my closest cousin, he was my car guy. I depended on him for that. But I don't have any opinions on vehicles. I wish I did, but I don't. So what is this other thing? You saw no training in Eastern Canada for Isomatic. Yeah, of course you're not. It's too early in the season. So patience, Grasshopper, patience. It's going to be a while. Patience. Nice, Brother Frank. He paid off on his trucks. Okay. It was that truck. I think it was that truck I saw you with, right? Because I met you that when you came over here to ride around with WWHVAC. I think you had that truck. I think you had that's the pickup truck that you gave to your daughter, right? So you really need a van. Yeah, I know it's easy to do a van. The guy was just showing on. A matter of fact, he's on this list that's in the background. Let me take this damn list down. This guy right here, he went and he took a pickup truck, and then he put the boxes on the sides, the utility boxes. So he went with that. And it's not I'm not comfortable with it. Not my favorite. Brother Frank is the man. That's right. But yeah, where could you even find a Chevy Express? Hold on one second. Let me see here. Do they make it? Do they make Chevy Express vans anymore? I guess they do. I had no idea they made Chevy Express vans. You know what? It's such a rare thing to even see one in my market. It's such a rare thing. My advice to you, Alex, would be to watch the box truck guys, the cargo van guys, and then they're gonna go over the vehicles and which ones they like, which ones they recommend, and all that good stuff. But as far as that, you asking the wrong guy about that. If you get to do a cleaning for an ice machine for a set price, if once on site the customer asks you to look at another ice machine that's broken, it's very simple. You You can go look at the other equipment, but I'm not Look, man, I'm not telling them jack shit until they agree to my other prices. Until they agree to my. First of all, hold on, let me make myself bigger. Hold on, let me make myself. All right, first and foremost, this is your business and yours alone. You make the rules. You do what you damn well please. Right, wrong, and different. This side of the business isn't governed by reviews and how the customer feels. Fuck how the customer feels. Fuck them. It does not matter. The only thing that matters is your completion rate. That is the only thing that matters. You got to show up and show out. KUV on a Ford chassis. Mike Adams. You guys know I use the Sprinter platform, so I have no idea what the hell y'all talking about. I know about the Ford chassis. I've always had issues with Ford. My father's been very successful with the Ford Ranger, but Ford Ranger it's no longer that $10,000-$15,000 pickup truck anymore. Oh, you getting ready to go? Oh, Brother Frank. Hey, thanks for swinging by, man. And like Brother Frank said, please subscribe to the channel. I am, let's see how many we got. Where's my subscriber numbers? Oh, I don't know what my numbers are. Hold on. I am just short of my 1,000. All right, so there we go. 882 subscribers. I need my 1,000. I need to get up to 1,000. I've been asking that for like 4 damn years. So it would be nice if I got my numbers up there. So please subscribe to the channel. That would help a brother out quite a bit. All right, hold on. Let me see. What'd you say? This is a. Yes, sir. Yeah, I only got 822. Well, that's always nice. I get some more equipment for this channel. KUV on a Ford chassis. Hold on one second. Ford. So oh yeah. So this is the thing, man. We are looking at these $60,000 and $70,000 service vehicles. And that was never a thing before. That was never a thing. Yeah, so this is what my boy got over there. The guy that does the Scotsman. Oh, let me make that bigger. My bad. But the problem, Picture Man, what's happening? Problem he's had 2 or 3 break-ins. And it's if you're not parking this in a in a lot, in a protected lot, you're asking for trouble. Actually, Alex Tech, it is not expensive in parts and repair because it is a shared platform. Oh, stuff in my hair. It's shared. So the Sprinter is used by is Mercedes, and you have what is it? The Dodge Sprinter? I can't think what the hell the other. Hold on one second. So I can get the parts anywhere. You can get the parts anywhere. So it is, see, this is automatically saying Mercedes because I got one, but it's, who the hell is using the damn chassis? Who the hell else is using the chassis? Because fun fact, they have the van is very customizable. Because a lot of people like they want to use the van for glamping. So you'll have a lot of kits. Oh no, let me see who here. Who the hell uses this chassis? I can't think of who the hell else uses it. Is it Dodge? Who the hell uses the Sprinter besides Mercedes? So I can get the parts. So that's the nice thing. I can go to a Mercedes dealership. I got like 15 minutes away. I can go to Napa. I can go and I can get my brakes. My brake pads are $20 from from a local auto supply house. Who the hell else is using the Sprinter? Dodge. No. Is it? Who the hell is this? Right. Okay. So it's the Ram and the Mercedes. Who the hell? Anyway, it's a shared thing. It is Dodge. It is Dodge. Right. So yeah, it's. I can go either way. I can go either way on a vast majority of stuff. So there are some slight differences, but for the most part, it is highly customizable. I actually plan on Dodge Chrysler. Yeah, so Dodge Chrysler merged. Yes, that's exactly all right. So Picture Man is exactly right. When the Germans came in, the Germans came in and they conquered and they rescued Chrysler, and in return they got to pillage, and they were like the first ones to introduce this European style work truck in the US, which guys swore up and down they would never use. They said it was really weird looking and it was odd, and now it's a damn van of preference. So no, I really don't have any issues with that. The Chrysler 300. Yeah, so I mean, you'll find that there are a lot of in automotive, there's a lot of things that are interchangeable because of the mergers and everything like that with Fiat. Fiat went, and now Fiat owns Jeep, Dodge, and Chrysler, and so they put a lot of Italian motors and stuff like that in vehicles. They brought a lot of Italian vehicles and then introduced them to the US under different names and put them under the Jeep badge and all that stuff. And of course, they're having all kind of problems like Maserati. Oh, what is it? What did they do? They put some Ferrari. Oh, that's right. They put some like Ferrari engines in. They put Ferrari engines in Maseratis, and people are having tons of problems with those. Just stuff like that. But I, knock on wood, I've been very good with it. I originally wanted to go with the Nissan, and I really had my heart set on the Nissan, and the Nissan had all these damn transmission issues. Luckily here in Texas, we have a lot of Middle Easterners, and so I got a bunch of Middle Eastern guys that work on Mercedes, BMW, Bentley, and stuff like that. So a lot of these dealerships, they take their cars over to these mechanics, and they do the work on the cars, and they have no problem with me bringing my van by. I bring it by during the day. Fun fact, I drop it off and I walk on over to a parts house. So I have a parts house about like 5-10 minutes walk away from where the automotive place is. Right. So the Nissan wasn't having problems with the engine. The Nissan was having problems with the Nissan NV 200 or the 2500. Yeah, I had my heart set on that damn high roof. So at one point in time, I mean, everybody in the business, especially AC, they were, I mean, Nissan dealerships could not keep these Nissan NV 2500s on the lot. You had to wait. There was a waiting list on these damn things. There was a waiting list. Yeah, there was a waiting list, and then it just boom. It just started. The guys that weren't exchanging their vans like every 2-3 years on leasing, people that were keeping them for the up to the 4 or 5 years, they were having heavy issues. So transmission fluid leaks from worn seal gaskets and gear shifting. Yeah, that gear shifting issue. Oh, yeah, a lot of issues. And then so guys they left it dead in the water, and then a lot of people went and switched on over to the Sprinter platform. Some went Mercedes, the other one went with the other one, but they went with the Sprinter platform. So yeah, Nissan. Early detection and repair transmission fluid leaks. I've had guys tell horror stories about Nissan never could just resolve the issue. Never could. Follow the regular issues. Part 2, can it be saved? Yeah, that's 2024. Transmission left the family stranded. Transmission. So it just a lot of those issues, and I did not want any parts of that. So I had to switch over, and I was fortunate enough to get a really good deal on the high roof extended Sprinter that I got. I love it. Biggest Picture Man says the biggest mistake Nissan made was selling the rights to Duramax engines. They should have kept it and put it in their trucks. I agree with you, because Nissan had the momentum. People really wanted that NV 2500. I know I did, and I know guys that had those. They had these. They had those orders already lined up. I mean, you would go to a Nissan dealership on the commercial side, and you tell them that you were interested in an NV high roof, and they would laugh. It's like, oh, we can't keep enough of these. If I can get 10 of them tomorrow, they'll be gone by the end of the week. And I got tons of guys that need them for their fleets. And yeah, it was a thing, man. It was a thing. Yeah, I heard about the CVT transmission, but in that CVT on their on the smaller Nissans, I didn't think that was the CVT was on their cargo vans. Now Pitcherman says, was Nissan the company that had the sealed transmission? Yes, and hell, I think Mercedes has a sealed transmission too, where you have to like have the oil sucked up and out of the unit or something like that. I'm not too sure. But anyway, it's funny because so they don't. You'll find, all right, so they don't. You'll find just hours of, see, here it is right there, the transmission kit on the Mercedes. Just hours of videos on on regular people, not even service guys, regular people working on their Mercedes, regular people. How often do you change it? So let me see here. Every 60,000 miles. I guess it'll be time for me to change mine pretty soon. Mm. Oh, let me see here. Mm. All right, but yeah, it doesn't seem like it's a difficult thing to change it. Oh, you have one? Oh man. Yo, oh, that's right, you do have one. Yo, brother Reginald, what's happening? Now, how do you like your NV 2500? See, so I'm gonna stop talking about it because I don't want to wish I don't want to wish no issues. But you did have issues with yours 3 months ago or 4 months ago. You had some, but I think that was like brake issues or something like that. You were telling me you had some issues with yours. Yeah, see that the newer NV 2500s. No one has anything good to say about the newer ones, man. Oh, so now that you here, man. Hey, I finally got my kits in. I finally got my pumps in. I got quite a few dishwasher jobs to do. These you've already seen. I've already gone live from these places. So the one I just installed, that monster where you guys saw me take the car jack and jack that unit up. So now it does not come with a chemical pump. So here's the chemical pump. So I ordered two because I have another client that Ecolab is no longer responsive when they have an issue with their chemicals. So they're switching over to me, and I can't do anything with that Ecolab pump. I don't know a damn thing about it. It's not like I could reach out to Ecolab. They're not going to tell me anything about it. So I'm going to yank out all that Ecolab stuff and then install the Brightwell. So that's what I got going. That's what I got going on this week. My week is really screwed. I'm so screwed this week. And let me see here. How long we've been on here? What are we looking at as far as time? Okay. Just under an hour. Oh, so brother, I got you on the screen. How are things going with that water filtration that you had on the Manitowocks, that they had that little GE water filter on there? That's ridiculous. Let's see here. Let me see. Health department. Let me see here. Oh shit! I don't even want. I keep taking my damn glasses off. Let's see what Miami got going on. Miami restaurants, health code violations. Tallahassee Democrat, live and dead rodents found in 14 South Florida restaurants. That was 9 hours ago. That was 9 hours ago. What y'all doing down there? Y'all eating like that? What was the issue with the Hobart dishwasher? The Hobart, that was the one that I had to, I yeah, the Hobart. I believe that's the one you're talking about. That at the bar that I had to put on the heater. I had to put on the high limit, and it has a water sensor, and it detects, so it doesn't use a float. Doesn't use a float. It uses a water sensor, and the issue that they had was I think it's the LXE water sensor. All right, so here it is. They call it a thermistor probe. So they have this thermistor probe that mounts on the outside of the unit. The wires for the heater had burned up, and it took with it the wires for the thermistor. I didn't order a thermistor. I just cut off the burn parts of the wires and then spliced them back together. That wasn't good enough. That didn't work. So I was able to take the thermistor from the dish, since they had two, I was able to take the thermistor from the one next to it and then put it on there. So new heater, and I put the thermistor on there and in the high limit, and back up and running it went. So that's just, that's just how it is with dishwashers. So now I need to replace the thermistor on the other one. They didn't put in my invoice when they were supposed to, so I don't get paid for that job until Thursday. So they are on hold with the other dishwasher until I pick up that money. So that's what's up. All right. So he says, Brother Reggie says they have an event tomorrow, and you're going to quote them on the 2 pre-filters. Nice. Let me see if I can make this bigger. So this is the thermistor on the Hobart. And so because the thermistor was damaged, the wires were damaged, it wouldn't register the right amount of water in the unit. And so it kept throwing an error. So that's what I ended up. So that's what, like I said, there were 2 of them. So I ended up just swapping that other sucker out. And I have a Hobart. I have a Hobart location. Hold on a second. This is not going to be the case with everyone, but it is the case with me. So I actually have Hobart in my city. So over here is where am I? I'm over here. Over here by the Breakfast Club. So I am over this way, and all I have to do is just drive 20 minutes up to Hobart, and then I can pick up the parts. So something is relatively all right, Alex. So, oh yeah, that's right. I'm sorry, Alex. You had asked me another question too. How much of your customers pay using credit card? So here's the thing, Alex. It's nice to get the money right then and there. Of course, customers that are not going to be repeat customers. Let me make myself big for this. Customers that are not going to be a repeat are going to be credit card. So my numbers with credit card are very low because the vast majority of my customers are repeat customers. If you really look at where I'm going to the same places over and over and over again. And typically it's going to be that way until I finally take care of all their nagging issues. And then I move on to the next customer that all their stuff has been breaking down. They've been putting me off. And then I finally get on over there and there's like 6, 7 things that are broken. They never tell you that. They say, hey, Mike, come on over here. We got that thing that's not working. And I come over there for that thing. And then the staff tells me, oh, are you here for that other thing? What other thing? Oh, yeah, while you're here working on that other thing, can you work on that thing? And, so I get hit with all that kind of stuff. So I'll go for one repair and I get wrapped up in 5 damn things that need to be done. So I will, new customers that I'm not so certain of, I'm going to go ahead and take credit card. Sometimes it takes a while for you to get set up in the system, so you want your credit card right up front, and then that gives that company time to, let the accounting department put you in the system and blah, 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 let you get your ACH deposit and all that other stuff. But for me, because of what I do, my clientele, that dishwasher install, that was check. Was that ACH or that was check? So here it is. I disassembled the blast chiller for them. They paid me with check for that. I installed that CMA dishwasher. They paid me with check for that. I did on Friday. I did the CMA glass washer behind their bar. Oh, and I'm going to submit that. So that's going to be check. But if you were going to do credit card, you can add on the convenience fee. And that's what I have done, is I've added on the convenience fee. But right now I did a True over the weekend. I put a brand new controller in it. Somebody butchered the machine and put some trash on there. I took out the original controller, the Solatech controller. And so now I had to put in the new kit with the sensors and all that. And I had to trace all the damn wires and everything. They're paying me with credit card. I only hear from them a couple times a year. So they are credit card. Most of my customers are going to be check. And I actually prefer it that way. Most of them are going to be check. Uh-oh, hold on one second. Oh, let me charge this thing up. And so, Alex, the other question that you had was, if I'm already working on another piece of equipment and somebody wants me to work on the other one, can I just, you just let them know, hey, it's going to be X amount of dollars. If you want me to look at the other one, it's going to be X amount of dollars. Or they'll say, hey, can you look at it for free or whatever while you're over here? I will typically do so, but I will not give them a written estimate. I will not give them a written estimate, and I will be extremely vague. I will just give them, yes, I could do it, or I'd rather not do it. I don't give them any details. Oh, so now that you take a look at it, what do you think it is? I think it's doable. Yeah, I think it's something that I can get the parts. I have the parts, or something like that. But fuck them. You don't give them any details. They didn't pay for it. You get what you pay for. So if they don't want to pay, oh, can you take a look? Yeah, I'll take a look. I'm not going to spend anything more than, my situation is, I'm only going to take a look at something for a few seconds, and I'm already going to, 90% of the items that I look at for a few seconds, I'm already going to know and check out and hear what I need to hear, see what I need to see, and make my determinations from there. Now, you do have some situations that are a little more involved. And in that case, I am going to let them know, hey, look, you're going to have to pay a couple of dollars for me to diagnose this one. But typically if I'm cleaning something, I can start the other unit, let it run while I'm doing my thing, go back, check on it, see what it's doing, what it's not doing, and do my yeah. From there, so what do you think it is? I think it's doable. I think I could charge a couple bucks for that. Now, this is something I've talked about before, but I never tell the customer what the actual part is. If you tell them what the actual part is, first thing they're going to do is run their happy ass on over to the internet and they're going to look it up. So I give them a highly technical name for it. If it is a water circulation pump, then if it's a water circulation pump, then I'm going to say it is a integral part of the water ice production, freezing component. You get the idea. I give them a long drawn out name for it. A lot of times I will put things in an assembly, tell them this is ice making assembly. So so what's the part number? All right, cool. I'll give you a part number. Part number is my name. So I'll put in the part number will be my name or whoever the technician is that's going out there. And then I will put in like the date. I'll put the date in there with, so my name, the date and all that kind of stuff. And that way, and you can put in your records what the actual part number is that you need to reference. And that way, when someone else calls or someone calls, they say, oh yeah, we were checking, what was the price on the parts that we needed to fix the ice machine? Oh, what was the part number? Oh yeah, it was a REE 9352, and I look it up and I'll see, okay, yeah, that's going to be $855 for that. Oh, okay, what is it again? Yeah, that is the ice and water actuation assembly, and what that is the push button. So I just had to do this for the Hoshizaki DCM 270 panel kit. Yeah, panel replacement kit. Not the 271, but the 270. Where is it? Shoot. PAH, water and ice kit. There it is. All right. Let me make this big and myself small. So here we go right here. When you have these sensors get calcium and scale, they'll get moisture inside them, or my absolute favorite, here's another one, is that they will have these suckers pointed towards the light. This is an optical sensor. It's an infrared sensor. And they will have these suckers pointed toward the light, and then the sunlight will burn out the sensors. So your solution to that, or they'll take different cups and glasses that the optical sensor will not be able to read. And then they have to put their hand in front of the optical sensor, things like that. So every time I get one of these, I always let them know. I said, hey, instead of me just fixing this one sensor, or instead of me fixing both, you're better off with me just putting the push paddles. And they go, oh, yeah, you can do that. So I don't call it a push panel. I'll give it a nice, flowery, descriptive term, you know. This is my thing. I always say, give it a name so that if they were to call the factory and they were to speak to someone in tech support and they would tell them, read from them what your line item is, they always laugh and smile when they hear that. They're not going to they're not going to bust you out, but what they will do is, oh yeah, okay, yeah, I know what that is. So that is the whole goal, is for another technician to know what it is, or even the factory, for that customer to call and say, hey man, this guy gave me this invoice and he said this part was $800, and what is ice delivery assembly kit? What is an ice delivery assembly kit on a DCM 270? And they'll be like, an ice delivery. They're like, oh, oh yeah, okay, yeah. He wants a. How much is he charging? $850. Okay, yeah, that's about reasonable, ma'am. Oh, okay. Do I really need it? Well, what kind of problem you having? Well, we push for the water and ice, and there's nothing that comes out. Yeah, ma'am, that's about right. And that's what they will do. No matter if it's Scotsman, Hoshizaki, Isomatic, Manitowoc, they'll actually get a kick out of your descriptive term. But I will never give them the actual part. Never give them the actual part number. I will always give it some kind of a nice, descriptive, accurate, but yet descriptive term. And I word it in such a way so that if they try to Google it, nothing's gonna come up, because you got a lot of these engineers out there, and they're gonna try to, oh my friend, I can try to figure my so you get a lot of that. You get a lot of that. All right. Let me see here. Where was I? Let me see here. We were talking about restaurants. Hold on, let me make this big. Yo, Mr. O, what's up? What's happening? Good evening to you too. All right, let me see here. Miami restaurant violations. That was today. 15 violations. Oh, let me get into that. Oh, hold on a second. Let me 15 violations. Oh man, Miami. I hope y'all not eating. Miami. God, I love me some Miami restaurants, boy. Roten droppings, live and dead roaches. That was found today. Oh, let me get back into this. Oh, I don't know. Cereal Deli and say, oh Jesus, all the usual suspects. The usual, shut down for the 5th time. Oh, okay, let me add it. Where is it? Yo, I gotta get into this. Maybe it's in here. Oh, yes. Oh, Bonita. Well, that's Isla Bonita. No further actions for violations. Bangkok. Bangkok City High. All you do is Bangkok. Man, I hope y'all know that damn Childish Gambino song. Hold on, let me see if I can find that damn thing. Oh. Yeah, Sweatpants. That was from my song Sweatpants. I hope y'all know that. Bangkok City Thai and seafood. 20. Oh, what is today? What is today? Is this what? Today's the 15th. That was hey, we're gonna catch a flight. Hey, we're gonna bring Spirit. Hey, look up some flights to Florida. Anywhere in Florida, I'll drive down there. Anywhere in Florida, cause they ain't hungry down there. They not hungry. Ooh, y'all is something else. Yo, what is this real? Is this real? Yum 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 yum. You taste so intelligent. Yes, y'all. Oh, in the interior of the ice machine, man. Ah, Lord, I can't take. Oh man, I can't take it. Can't take it. No, you don't. All right, so Alex, you don't have to hide the parts packaging. This is not residential. So I will damn near smack somebody with a damn wrench or a plier if they try to. I said, no, that's theft. I'm gonna call the police on your motherfucking ass. Don't you touch my shit. Do not touch my things. Do not touch my things. So there's no reason in the world why somebody would come up to you. And fun fact, the part numbers on the item are not going to match the part numbers that the manufacturers are using. Those are the part numbers from the actual supplier. You're thinking about residential, brother. You're thinking about residential. But oh yeah, look at that. Woo! Oh Lord. The ice machine. Ooh, that's my favorite. Oh, dishwasher. Oh, dishwasher's all messed up. Oh yeah, this is wonderful. This is lovely. And and when you've been greenlit like this, and they got that red tag, hey man, so what if you charge them $1,000 or $500? All they need is that damn invoice. They need your invoice. They need pictures. They got to send that to the health department. You got to go clean that dishwasher inside and out, and you got to clean that ice machine. Oh man. Oh, love it. Love it. Oh, what else we got? Ooh, reaching cooler, soil gasket. See? They want them to replace the gaskets. Ah, yeah. Oh. Oh, yeah. All right, what else we got? Woo! I ain't gonna make it through all this, man. I'm a little excited here. Time, temperature control. Ooh, tempura batter at 69. Oh, shrimp is at 57. Oh, damn. Ethanol in the kitchen next to the 3-compartment sink. Why? Lord, they trying to make somebody go blind. Hand wash sink used for other purposes. Oh, Lord. Oh, paper towel dispenser not working. Let me show you something. Hold on, let me show you. Let me show y'all something. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, 1 second. Oh yeah, I bet it does. I bet it does. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah. All right. I'm back. Hold on, I'm back. Sorry about that. But I had to. Uh-huh. Oh, my bad. Damn, I hit my microphone. I didn't mean that. Did you guys hear that? I am always ready. I am always ready. Yo, let that health department call. All right, so what you're looking at here, I have paper towel dispensers. I got the whole nine. I deal with the whole thing, the whole facilities management. Yeah, I deal with the chemicals. I deal with all that. So when I see that health department stuff, I'm on it. I am on it. I do the whole thing. I do the whole thing. Yeah. Let that health department come and let them say they need to get their stuff together. Matter of fact, there is a very famous club on Alameda in Houston, right where the Turkey Leg Hut used to be. They're opening up a bunch of clubs, so I am approaching that. So the construction crew told me who owns this new place that's getting ready to open. So they don't have anything in there just yet. They don't have the ice machine. They don't have any of the paper towel holders. They don't have the sink and stuff in there. So I got to prepare my portfolio and give it to that owner. I'm probably going to give it to that owner tomorrow to let them know that I put my hat, although I don't wear hats, but put my hat in the ring. Excuse me, on that one. But yeah, hold on 1 sec. Oh, shoot. My bad. Damn. I hit the wrong button. I'm sorry. Hit the wrong button. Hold on, let me get this back. I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish this, man. I'm a little too excited. Spirit. Who the hell went bankrupt again? That's why I got a hell out of aviation, bro. Oh, violations, improper labeled stuff, time, hand wash stuff not right, cross contamination. See, they don't have any hand washing supplies. I got those. I got that. They don't have a hand washing sign. I don't have that. Dishwashing facilities, they don't have the chemical tests. Their gauges are broken. I got all of those. So yeah, they need some door gaskets and stuff like that. Ooh, laundry facilities. They would have to explain to me what the hell's going on over there with that. What the hell does that mean? I love it, man. Y'all, man, I don't know what the hell y'all doing down there in Florida, man. IHOP only had about 4 violations. Ooh, what's this? What's this about the water? What's this standing water at 115 at the front prep station? Yeah, that's the sink probably. Employee wash hands with cold water. Yeah, that's y'all in Florida. Oh, that's Florida, man. Oh, Florida. Woo. Do not look forward to going to Florida ever. I am so glad my wife doesn't have anybody in Florida right now. That'll probably change in the next 5, 6 years once the downturn is over with. Violations. Nothing major that I can see on this one that I would love to have. What the hell is a Gaikan? A Gaikan, Gaiakan Miami? What the hell is Gaiakan Miami? But they only got one violation. Smoothie Shop, 2. Fritanga, man, what the hell is up with these? Somebody explain to me why the hell y'all naming these locations like this? Why the hell? Repeat. Ooh. Chest reach-in freezer is broken. Repeat violations. Oh, yeah. So you're either going to fix it or provide them with another unit. That's what's up. Drain boards, hand wash sign. No hand wash sign. Yeah, I gotta get me some hand wash signs. Walk-in shelves are rusted. Oh yeah. Water leaking from pipe underneath the hand wash sink. Yeah, so that's going to be the inserts. I don't know if you guys saw me do some of the lives from the inserts. Ooh, vacuum breaker. Yeah. Vacuum breaker needs to be serviced. No, what is it? You know, this is a completely different restaurant. No paper towels or mechanical hand drying device at the hand washing sink. What the hell is up with Florida, man? What is up? I am not eating. Bruh, I'm not eating. When I go to Florida, I'm not eating. So they don't have no damn paper. Bruh, they don't have no paper towel holders in Florida. What the hell? What the hell kind of restaurant is this? Hold on 1 second. Let me go back up there. Once again, they didn't have any chemical tests. Oh, man, this would have been... Oh, they would have been crying. Raspados y Fritanga Ricon Leons Corporation. What? Oh, Jesus. All right. Raspados and Fritanga. Raspados and Fritanga Rincon Leons. Oh, no. On Flagler at that? No. We have to see what this is. Oh, violations. Why are you people not introducing yourself to these violators? These violators. Hey, TIQS. What's happening, brother? Hey, man, thanks for all the quiet storm. Thank you for all the good words. I've been working. I don't know if you see me doing the lives, but I've been working. I could barely move my arm to hit the remote control to and watch the show in the evening from Machismo TV. So I see you on there in the evenings, man. I see you saying good things, man, and you mention me every now and then. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. Yes, like he said, like the Quiet Storm says, hit the like button. Yeah, hey man, I'm trying, bro. I'm trying because look, man, they got all this good stuff going on there in Florida. This is nuts. For years, these people have been violators. They're violators, man. Oh my God, when have these people not been? When have they not been violators? See, they just don't take this seriously. They've been violating since been violating. Damn, they started out violating. This is crazy. This is nuts. Met inspection standards. Follow-up required. What the hell did they need to... Oh, Lord. Anyway, what I said previously still holds. Yo, hey man, thank you for that. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. It's out there for me to get. If I ain't getting it, that's my fault. That's my fault. Yo, so you must use these things even if they have rectified the situation, even if they say they met the requirements of the health department, these are violators. They do not really have a technician, and sometimes they just like randomly call people, and they'll tell you that they don't have anybody. Oh, we can't. Nobody will come when we call them. Yo, they at least need to have your information. If they are a violator like this, and you're just getting started, or you're looking for work for another technician you got on staff, man, every last one of these people need to know that you exist. Every last one of these people need to have you as an option. And we got to see, who is this? And they've only got 24 seats. Who are you? Who is it? Yo, oh, typical looking, typical. Oh no. No. And it's on flat. Oh, their website ain't even there. Their website ain't there anymore. Yo, this is crazy. And their stuff is just right up there. Facebook, they on Uber Eats. Let's see here. Damn, they got $16 meals and shit. This is crazy. This is crazy. Oh, my stomach hurts. Hola, asado, chicken asado, beef, carne asada. What is that? What the hell part of the beef is that? Is that a hoof? What the? Cacao. Cerdo asada. Tajados con queso. Where the hell's the cheese? Where the hell's the damn cheese? What the? Okay, so it's plantain. Somebody explain to me. Somebody tell me what the hell's going on here. But these people been violating. These dishes are high as hell. And I understand why they're high, because they're on DoorDash. If you go in, it's probably going to be a far lesser charge. But they've been violating since the beginning. Damn. That's crazy. Here's another one. Oh, this is catering? Let's see here. Man, what's up with y'all, man? What's up with Florida? Men's restroom not working. Ay, Dios míos, cabrón. Pinche cabrones. What the hell? Debris in the 3 compartment sink. Oh, God. Dios míos. All right, what they got here? Ceiling tile. Man, why y'all not working down there? I don't understand why y'all not working down there. I would be in there with this damn printout, just slapping them upside their head with it. What? Why? Man, I can't find no work down here. Man, I can't find nothing. You can't find nothing with all of this? Floor not clean. Oh, Jesus. Hole in the wall. Repeat violator. Oh. Their freezer needs repair. Another one with the reach-in freezer needs service. Another one, reach-in cooler. Toilet doesn't flush. What kind of place is this, man? This is a Florida place, bruh. Florida. Florida. Emergency order callback. And that was this year. Oh, that's very gross. Okay, now we going to another one. Raising Cane's. Oh, no, Raising Cane's is all right. Oh. Man, what the hell they got going on over here? Ice buildup in the reach-in freezer. Yo, see, there's your beloved walk-ins. There's your beloved walk-ins. Yo, man, it's shooting fish in a barrel down there in Florida, bro. I don't know what y'all on. We going to hold on one second. Ashley, find some flights to Florida.
What?
Find me some flights to Florida. Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Boca. I don't give a damn. Cause these people, boss, they ain't working. Somebody ain't working out there, boy. This is a slap in the face of every service technician in South Florida. This is crazy. Hand wash sink, crossing a dish. Oh, they got a dishwasher. That's what's up. Repeat violation. Yeah. Oh yeah. Temp. Oh yeah, temp is out. Bruh. Yeah, Florida's just, oh, who is this? Oh, and this is a pizza cafe. 14 violations. This is all this week, people. What the hell is this? That was the 12th, so I guess that was Friday. That was the 12th. Man, y'all, hold on. Let me take myself off this screen so you can see better. Nah, man, we going down there. Ice build up in the reach in. So that sucker's short on gas. Oh, food on the floor, repeat violation. Jeez. Oh, cold holding, blah, blah, blah. Let me see what this is. No, none of this stuff. Cook lasagna. Help more. That's got nothing to do with us. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. That's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, ice machine has the drain line draining into the hand wash sink in the bar area. Because their dumbass is like, what? What is going down the drain? No, fool. No. No. Oh, hell no. No. That is a no-go. That is a no-go.
I don't give a damn.
That is a no-go. That is a... Oh, I love to see that. That is just money. Because they didn't want to pay to have this thing professionally installed, or somebody during a previous violation, health department said, hey, you got to get back there and clean this stuff, or you got to get under there and clean it. They moved it, broke the PVC lines, and then somebody just hooked up a flexible line and ran it to the sink because they didn't know how to run PVC. What we got here? Why so? What do you mean, why so? What do you mean, why so? What is the why so about? Because I am highly stimulated right now. I'm excited. I'm excited, bruh. What do you mean, why so? That's a violation, bruh. It's a violation. There are quite a few times you're going to go into a place and stuff is not going to be right. It's going to be wrong. See, once again, no hand washing supplies, no hand wash sign. You know what? I'm going to get me, I got to place an order tomorrow. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Once again, they don't have the dishwasher strips. They don't have, you guys want to see those? Because I got shit. I got a handful of them. You guys want to see them? Here, they've even gotten so bad in Houston, they're checking the dates. They want to see the dates. If the damn dates are are passed, they're hitting you on the date. Even though you got the test strip, they're still hitting you on the date. The ice machine draining in the sink. I just explained that to you. I said chances are they probably moved it to clean behind it and cracked the PVC line. And they didn't know how to put the PVC line, put a new one on there. And so somebody ran a flexible line to the drain. Or they might have went and bought one of them cheap Chinese bullshit ice machines. Oh, let me put myself on there. They might have went and bought one of them cheap Chinese bullshit ice machines from like Home Depot. Hold on a second. Ice machine and bin. And then it arrives and Dumb and Dumber are sitting there looking at each other like, oh, it doesn't. No, fool, it don't come assembled. No, fool, there's no cord on it. No, fool, there's no drain line. You got to put all that on there, you idiot. You moron. And, it baffles the mind. It baffles the mind. These people, they'll get some money in their hands and they'll think that money in their hand equates to intelligence. And that there could be nothing further from the truth. It does not, it has nothing to do with your level of intelligence. The fact that somebody gave you a loan for $200,000 or $300,000, that does not equate to you knowing more than anybody else, or you knowing more than people that are in the freaking trade. And then they'll just look at you with some stupefied look. It's like, yeah, hey, guess what, moron? Look at all the hoses. They're not attached to it. You've got to assemble it. You've got to put the legs on it. Yes, you got to do that. Yes. It's unsanitary, Alex Tech. Why is it about? I just got through telling you. You cannot, this is business. You cannot do whatever you want. There are rules. Each item must drain to the drain itself. You cannot have discharge coming from another item filling a drain. I don't know if you're picturing this, but this machine back here, it's draining from the top, from the back of the machine, and they have it running to the sink right next to it. They got it running into us. Imagine where the legs and the filter and all that stuff is. Imagine there's a hand sink there, and so they just got. They've just got the discharge water running from the ice machine to the hand wash sink. So you're supposed to cleanse your hands. The employees that are preparing your food, they're supposed to wash their hands. They're supposed to apply soap. And they have to wash their hands under the sink for a certain amount of time, a certain number of seconds. No less. It can be more, no less. There are rules to this thing. You cannot just do what the hell you want to do. It's not allowed. And not only in the United States, but it's also in Canada too, So we have rules in order to prevent people from getting sick, in order from transferring bacteria from a facility to a person that's coming in there to consume product. Whether it's drinks, slushies, whatever they're making with the damn ice machine, you cannot run discharge from another item into the sink. It has to run into a floor drain, and then it must have an air gap. It cannot come in contact with the floor, must not run into the drain. It must be done properly. You need to do some more training, Alex Tech. You need to watch these watch the videos from, matter of fact, you need to watch these videos from Manitowakanen. It's not really Manitowakanen, it's Manitowoc. You need to watch these videos from Manitowoc. And they're going to have, Manitowoc has got a whole new staff over there. and they've decided to put out their own videos. Now there are tons of videos, but they've got their own videos. You need to attend all of these damn training classes. Every single one of them, they're going to show you about the drainage, about air gaps, and all that fun stuff. See, the Manitowoc Ice, they have their own YouTube videos. It'd be best for you to check them out. It'd be best for you to look at them. Here you have all the videos. Let me see here. Water probe. And fun fact, these machines aren't going to function properly if they're draining into a sink and that sink fills up with water. It's not going to allow that machine to evacuate all the water that it has in it, and it's going to trigger other error codes. It's going to have other issues, even if they're buying a cheap Chinese garbage. Oh, let's see here. Cleaning and sanitizing. I want to see one that shows like install. Oh yeah, there's that new crystal. Well, it's not really new, but you know what I'm saying. Where's the install? So all of these are pre-recorded videos. There's an installation one. These are completely free. You don't have to pay a dime other than your device, power, and the internet that you're supplying to it. That is it. That is all. That's the only thing you got to. It's the only thing you got to. So Alex Tech, not only is it, it's a violation, it's illegal, it's against the law, you know what I'm saying? Which is why they can shut the damn restaurant down. So installation, plumbing. All of these videos.
The water supply should be treated to eliminate contaminants and hardness. This will reduce scale buildup and reduce maintenance.
Yo! So this is the pre-filter that I was talking about that that the brother needs for his Manitowoc machines. That's the pre-filter that protects his i2000s.
The unit must be supplied with a 20 to 80 psi water pressure, about 1.4 to 5.5 bar at the 3/8 inch inlet. If the water pressure is above 80 psi, or 5.52 bar, a water regulating valve is recommended to be added to the water supply line and set to maintain 50 psi or 3.45 bar. The supply water temperature should be between 35 and 90 degrees Fahrenheit, or 1.7 to 32 degrees Celsius. The drain is a nominal 1/2 inch and must slope to a building drain.
There we go. What did they say? It must slope to a building drain. It's kind of crazy that they got to tell people that, but it has to slope to a, there's the freaking floor. Here's the damn drain. It's got to go. They're including this is tech training. They didn't say, oh, just drain it to the nearest sink that you can find. No, they're not telling you to drain this to the nearest fucking sink. You have to do what the hell they said, and what they said was drain it to a floor drain. This is what size. They're telling you it's a 1/2 inch. Yeah, I understand you're new, but there's still the law involved. If you're feeding your family at home and you give them salmonella, hold on a second. If you're feeding your family at home and you give them salmonella, then you just fucked your family. But if you're opening up a restaurant and you give 150 people salmonella, you're causing a major issue. That's problems. So you can only have a food establishment under the supervision of a local municipality. You can't just serve cooked food however you damn well please. So you're going to be under someone's health department in this country, in Canada. Now, in Cameroon, the shit's different. But in North America, that is how that shit go. I don't know how Mexico is, but United States, Canada, We have health department. They're going to make sure that your shit is set up right because they don't want stuff siphoning, because that's the other thing that happens. And you will be familiar with that on residential side. If you've ever dealt with washing machines, you can have a siphoning effect where it's now going to take all that shitty water that's in the sink. Yo, brother, you can have all that stuff. Yeah, there's your pre-filter. You can have all that stuff in the sink. So now the staff have just been washing their hands in the sink, and then this sucker goes into a drain. It goes into a dump, and then it'll go ahead, open up that dump valve, and then that water will flow out, and all the water doesn't leave, and then it'll go sucking right back up into the sump of the dishwasher, of the ice machine. And so now you're making ice with the water that the staff has been washing their hands in. So fucking no, you're not supposed to drain anything into a damn sink. And matter of fact, the only thing that's supposed to be in a hand wash sink is hands. It's in the name. It's the only thing that's supposed to be in a hand wash sink. So that's it. That's all. That's all. It's all common sense. There's nothing tricky with this. There's nothing extra special. It is what it is, bro. So all this stuff is here for free. All this stuff is here for you to learn to use. Igniter Labs made all of those videos. So those are the pre-recorded videos. Now the staff have they have monthly videos. Hold on, where are the monthly spotlight. So they go ahead, and as you can see right here, and they've been doing this for a long time. So and typically they discontinued it. Oh, all right. So scratch that. They've been putting the videos on YouTube. They've been putting them on YouTube. What the hell? Okay, so here's the upcoming. So this is what they replaced it with. These are called the ICE Technical Support Spotlights, and so it's another technician. He's doing these videos now. So here they are for August and September. I did see the one where he did the flake and the nugget troubleshooting. I didn't watch all of it. I just saw that today. So he put that video out today. I want to say it was this morning. I want to say it was like around 10 or something like that. This morning he put that out. Let me pull it up on YouTube. Because I think that's what they were showing us earlier with this whole YouTube video online training. No. Where the hell is it? Under service. Where are these videos? All videos. Yes. Under Manitowoc Ice. Share this. Yeah, because it kind of throws me because it says Manitowoc 411, and there's a YouTuber. Well, he's a technician, and he goes by Ice Tech or Ice Machine Tech 411. But 12 days ago, where's the one from this morning? Oh, my bad. I thought you was. Yes, with yummy hand wash flavor. Yes, extra hand wash flavor. Because these bastards aren't washing their hands. They aren't using soap. They aren't using sanitizer. I got to go to... So here it is right here. Oh, it was in a short. Oh, that was the other one. And at first, I thought it was what's the name doing these videos. I'm like, that don't look like him.
On Monday morning, I was helping out Friday afternoon in tech support, and I received this call. It's not the first time we've received this call. It's pretty simple, but a lot of times it gets overlooked. The complaint was my machine will not go into clean mode. The guy on the phone said no matter how many times I press or hold clean, it will not go into clean. As soon as I got him on the phone, heard the machine running in the background. I asked him, I said, what does it say on the screen? He said, making ice. I said, do you want it to clean or do you want it to make ice? It can't do both. So when you get, oftentimes this gets overlooked.
That's true.
Shut the machine off, press the clean button, initiate your cleaning cycle. Have a good week. Stay safe.
So you have these things. So they're trying. Oh, let me go back. Go back. Oh no, I wasn't on there. Oh. Maybe it was at the end.
Have a good week.
Yo, if you're gonna advertise your own damn training school, bruh, give it some more time. Matter of fact, give it its own short, for God's sakes. Give it its own damn short. That's crazy. For the life of them, they cannot understand. They cannot understand why people are, they'll watch my stuff and they'll watch when I put the training thing out, and they're like, oh, well, we can do the same thing. No one is actually deliberately going out to look at Manitowoc's content every damn day. They're not even trying to look monthly. It is no knock on them, no knock on Scotsman, Isomatic, Hoshizaki, True. They're just not searching the site for them all the time. So now they decided to do a level 3. Level 3, let's go back into what the hell Manitowoc has done. The hell's Manitowoc done now? Let's go back into training. Let's see what the latest and greatest is. Let's see what the updates are. Training. All these guys think that they can do this themselves without training, without, it's one thing if you're going to shadow somebody, but since you're not going to be shadowing anybody, you're going to be at a great disadvantage. So this is what they call in level 3. Okay, so this is the level 3 that I show you guys. Excuse me. Level 3. So we got the September coming up. So level 3. This is in Wisconsin. Should be in Wisconsin. I mean, they're still using the Wisconsin phone number. They're still using a Wisconsin phone number. So anyway, September 29th, and it ends October 3rd. And you got the other one, October 20th through the 24th. And once again, this is just representative of the actual need that is out there for training. You need the training. Yes, I know you guys are. I know you guys are very fucking smart. You're intelligent. I can figure it out. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I understand you think you could figure it out. I got you guys tell me all kind of wild shit that y'all theories, but the classes are a few bucks. Take your ass to the class. No one is going to tell you more about the equipment than the people who make the damn equipment. If you want to go to somebody else's training class after that, you can do that. But if the factory is hosting a training event, you go to the factory's event because they're going to give you the service tech codes, how to get into the machine. They're going to tell you all the ins and outs of it. No one else is going to be able to do that. Not even if somebody, let's just say if a guy had retired from Manitowoc. Let's just say the guy worked for Manitowoc for 35 years and he retired. If they were to roll out with a new unit, or if they were to introduce a unit from, like they got that craft cube, because that person would not be knowledgeable on that other unit. Excuse me. So it's always best to get the training right from the factory, right from the horse's mouth. So let me see what we got here. And before you go to those, you got your field seminars. You can download that. This is where I get them from. And then you go to the class. You pay your Houston is expensive at the $70. I see other people's classes are much less. What the hell are these? Huh. Water trough installation on Indigo. Ice thickness tap test. Nice. Timer removal, thickness probe adjustment.
One question we always get is how to adjust the ice thickness
So
control.
nice
First, I'm gonna
video.
open up the screws because I can't access any of this. Now we get a question all the time. How do I get to that ice probe? I'm gonna put my right hand on the top of the curtain, my left hand
Pull it
along the
forward.
side. I'm just gonna bend in on this curtain a little bit.
You're not gonna break it.
All right, now this probe, show you again, not from this part. This is the microphone. From this part below the microphone, I need to get that to be the width of a 9/32 drill bit, a 7mm Allen wrench, or my handy training tool that I get in training. All right.
Right,
You'll
and
see
those
I
always
pump
break.
up into this right away. So I'm gonna lift this up. I'm gonna let it rest.
And like
Turn
you
that
said,
probe
you can
away.
always use
I
a
need to
pencil.
increase my bridge thickness here. It's too close. So I'm gonna turn this clockwise. That screw goes in, it brings the probe further out. And there we go.
Easy
We are
on your
good on
adjustments,
this.
by the way.
And at this point, verify that I have a proper 1/8" bridge between my cubes. If you liked what you saw, please do me a favor and like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. One question we always get is how to adjust the ice thickness control probe. First, I'm gonna open up the screws because I can't access any of this. Now we get a question all the time. How
There it is. All right. Ooh, so what's this? Is that a commercial? Espresso parts. Looks like it's a commercial. Oh, okay. Let me address a couple of things before I end this. Let me address a couple of things. Nordon. Let me go into Nordon. Since you guys don't want to say what part of the country you're in, so I can't really address anything to you guys without knowing where you're at. So Nordon brought in, I was telling you guys about, let me go to the products. ITV, that's ITV ice machines. ITV is out of Spain. There's Embera, there's my beloved Embera. There's your Global. There's my beloved Asper, which is also out of Spain. That is Fagor. Imperial Brown, that's your walk-in doors and all that stuff. Howard McRae, which is now owned by Hoshizaki Hossman. Yeah, they took away. Where's the other one? Where's my what's the name? Silver King, which you're going to see Silver King at schools. You're going to see Silver King at Burger King. Ojeda, which is your. They're very big in the vending machine. Not as far as selling drinks and whatnot. Oh, and they added Blue Air refrigeration, Nelson dipping cabinets, and they not only do they have ITV, but they also have damn, the name escaped me again. Shoot, the name escaped me again. And if you have questions on any of these brands, I'm mentioning by Nordon. Let me go to States 28. States 28 distributor. Come on, man. Icetro. Okay. So if you're on the East Coast, Nordon is distributing Icetro, and they are distributing Icetro. If you're in the Central South, like I am, States 28 is your distributor for Icetro. But here's what, so they have Manitowoc clones, they have Hoshizaki clones under the Icetro brand. So anything that you would sell with Hoshizaki, you can sell it as Icetro. Anything that you would sell as a Manitowoc, you could sell it as an Icetro. So they oh damn, my bad. They decided to take the best of both worlds, and they put it under the Icetro brand. So you got that funness. So that's what you guys got on the East Coast. Icetro and ITV. If you've ever worked on some of those ice machines, some of those cheap Chinese knockoffs for Home Depot, few years back where they make the ice, where they freeze the ice around the cylinder, around posts in the water. The post freezes, and that's how they make the bullet ice. Ice TV makes ice that way. They have ones that make that way, but I understand they have their cubers and all this other stuff. So I don't know which models they're bringing. As you see, they have quite a few different models, but they as you can see here with this Gala Cuber, they make ice the bullet way. They make a bullet ice. I don't see it mentioned here, but I had nothing but issues with some of those bullet ice. ITV has been trying for over a decade to catch traction in the United States of America. I mean, they've been trying. They have really been trying. You guys don't have any question about ITV. As you can see, they're out of Orlando. There is no training that I'm aware of. They've never told me about any training. Why they don't do any training is beyond me. There's their information. If you guys are in South Florida, you can feel free to give them a call, see if they would give you a factory tour and give you training on the equipment. So they make a number of different styles of ice. So have fun. But the parts are available here in the United States of America. So it's not a problem. They've actually been here for decades. So it's not a problem servicing their equipment. It's just that you would actually have to find some of their equipment to service their equipment. An Icetro is typically in our hands. Service techs like us are the ones that are putting these machines out as leases. So I haven't really seen customers buy Icetro on their own. Every time I see an Icetro unit, it is a service company like you, like me, that is putting the equipment out as a lease, which is a very that's holding the equipment in high regards, that we would trust an equipment from Icetro to be our equipment that we lease out. So that's holding the equipment in high regard. Oh yeah, they do have financing. But yeah, as you can see right here from this video, so you'll be able to see, hey man, it looks just like Manitowoc. I've had the training classes. Icetro has training classes.
My name is Jason Myers with Icetro America, and today I'd like to talk to you about removing our water curtain out of our ice machine, as well as some other parts in our evaporator section. Now, our curtain has been redesigned in a way that our hangers have been notched. So in order to take our water curtain out, it's a fairly easy process. You simply lift it forward towards you, and then you lift it up and out of the hangers like that. No bending, flexing, twisting, none of that. Our curtain pins are replaceable if need be. Next, you have our ice level probe, which easily comes out, and we can set that aside.
Looks just like Manitowoc.
And next, you have our water distribution bar. A water distribution bar comes out with two pins on either side. You pull them in toward each other like this, and it simply comes right out. These are the pins I'm talking about that you pull in toward one another. You can then butterfly it out by removing these thumb screws for cleaning purposes. Once you're done, it simply snaps right back into place. Our water trough comes out in a similar fashion. You have two pins on either side. Bring those in. The water trough will drop down a bit, and then you can pull it out and clean it as need be. To put it back in, you angle.
Sorry about that. Damn.
And you disconnect
My bad.
Once disconnected,
Where the hell is this thing at?
you
Nah.
can reconnect your new float. And then
Let me
shove it
finish
back
the
up in
Magnus
place
Walk. That's like the
until you
old
hear it
single
click.
water probe.
The water pump can be removed in a similar fashion. Thank you for watching. My name is Jason Myers, National Service Manager for Icetro America. And if you have any further questions, feel free to look at our website at www.icetroamerica.com.
All right. So yeah, if you have ever serviced Manitowoc working on an Icetro, the Cuber is not going to be something that's unfamiliar to you. And then they have the Nugget machines are using the Hoshizaki style.
Icetro has the best technology ice cream machines and quick cooling frozen beverage slush machines. They are recognized in the world market.
Yeah, that's what they started out with.
Icetro is the global leader in the commercial kitchen equipment industry.
We don't have those in this country.
Leading the ice market industry.
Huh, okay.
Ice Maestro.
Sure.
Icetro. Soft serve ice cream with excellent control technology. The 161 with an easy ice cream technology. The IM series. The world best ice machine with remarkably improved hygiene and cleanliness. We provide special ice using differentiated technology.
Sure it is.
Model 060, highest sales performance in Korea, and Model 100,
Just like the Manitowoc.
with a built-in structure and a removable structure that is easy to clean, are the hygiene-centered next-generation ice dispensers.
That one is very
The Ice
similar to
Maker,
Hoshizaki
which comprises a
and the,
variety of lineups from 35 kilograms to 500,
All right.
and for user convenience, built-in ice makers, compact size models with easy maintenance and suitable for small stores, and best-in-class capability models for medium-sized stores,
One on the right, just like Hoshizaki.
and a new design under-counter ice maker.
Yeah.
Icetro's ice makers meet the diverse needs of consumers and are world-best quality and performance machines. Icetro's collaborations. Icetro.
All right, you get the idea. So those are out there. You're going to start seeing more and more of those. You're going to start seeing that Icetro symbol. So you will see those out there on the market. Primarily, when you go into convenience stores, gas stations, look at the emblem on the ice machine, and you might start to notice that you see that upside down, that like umbrella looking thing, and it's gonna say Icetro on it. All right, we're gonna wrap this thing up. We've been 2 hours on this live stream. Hope I've got a chance to address at least some of the things you guys have had questions on. If anything else, let me know. Let me go ahead and queue up the training video. Like I said, there's nothing new on the training video. Video file. Oh, there we go. Ooh, I might have deleted that training video. All right, you're gonna have to see it right from the editing preview. There you go. Because I didn't get a chance to finish the edit. Uh-oh, make that big. All right, be on the lookout for me during the day. I will, and especially I'll go live to do the chemical pump installs. I have quite a few, so I have 2 dishwashers to do this week with the chemical pumps. Any particular time of the evening that you guys would like to see me install some of these chemical pumps? Because one I can do in the evening. The other one is definitely going to be in the daytime. So you got a chance to see some of that stuff. Let me see what else we got. So I got that. I got to finish up. I got to pick up a part tomorrow for a Perlick undercounter, a Perlick mug chiller. Oh, let's see here. A part for a Perlick mug chiller tomorrow. What else I got? Oh, I got a True to finish up putting in the probes that connect with the controller. The unit was iced up, so I couldn't. Oh, sure, no problem. The unit was iced up, so I couldn't place the probes where they needed to go. Oh, let's see here. So I need to go back and position the probes on that True unit. I mean, just a lot of running around. And once again, thanks for all the new subscribers. I appreciate it. Inching closer and closer to my 1,000 subscriber mark. I do appreciate you. I'm going to try to give you guys more on the tankless training videos. I mean, not the training videos. I mean the training classes when they pop up around the country. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. There's walk-in stuff. Essentially more walk-in. Micromatic is walk-in. Dealing with beer and beer caves and all that kind of stuff. Beer delivery lines, they have their own power packs. And then that's more Heatcraft stuff. It's very difficult to get in there with that damn Heatcraft training classes. So when they do pop up, it's best to take advantage of it when they show up. Oh yeah, I got more bun stuff to put onto the training list too. So I think that is almost at its end. Follett Ice. That's Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A has pretty much abandoned the Hoshizakis, and they're pretty much just going with Follett. Every newer location I see, every time they redo a location for Chick-fil-A, it's Follett's that I'm finding in those facilities. Follett. And there's the Isomatic Service School I was showing you guys for Ohio that's coming up this week. Your Manitowoc classes that are coming up. You could find these classes on URI's website under the event section. You could find them on Baker under the event. So like I said, I think that was Baker right there. Hoshizaki classes coming up. Once again, Ohio. These classes are they're going to move around. They move around the country. Then the same trainers, they go up into Canada. So you're not going to see, so the same trainers, they go up into Canada. training season on ice machines don't get hot and heavy until the winter months. We're just now in fall. Winter months is when it gets hot and heavy. And I think, okay, that's Navien, more tankless stuff. And that is the end of the current training videos that I have. I've been trying to get some Dejan Duke in there. I can't find the links. I might ask Learn a Trade where his links are to get the training dates on Dejan Duke and whatnot. But with that, I am going to end this live stream. And I'm going to wish you guys the best of luck out there. Don't forget to check your local health department websites. See what the restaurants, what their violations are, what the corrections are. And you can use that information to introduce your company, your business to these restaurants. There are schools as well, restaurants, schools, nightclubs, cafes, coffee shops, hotels, retirement homes. You can use that information to provide a better introduction to potential clients. So you're familiar with what they're going through, what the health department is looking at, what they're looking for, and that will help you to land potential clients every time. And with that, I'll see you guys later. All right.
To life's great mysteries. That man is Negrodamus.
You, sir.
The answer to
we are same, but different, but still same.
Be relentless. That's it, I'm done. Be relentless. That's it, I'm done.